Hey everybody, I'm Sean Patrick. Thanks so much for checking out my audition submission. I'm from Los Angeles and I'm with Clayton Music Management. A little bit about me, I am a full-time host for companies like Disney, Marvel Studios, Google, and I'm actually in Vancouver, Canada right now getting ready to host Amazon's post-holiday party. So if shameless name dropping is what you're into, I hope you enjoyed that. My relationship history is definitely an interesting one. I got married at 22 to the only girl I had ever dated. We had a beautiful baby girl together, and then 5 years later, surprisingly, we were divorced. Now, most people probably wouldn't lead off with that when trying to get booked on a relationship coaching show, but it was tremendously important to me that you knew that part of my story, and not just that you knew that, but that it would help you understand where I'm at now and why I have a passion for helping other people and other couples succeed. You see, in my marriage, it was riddled with conflict, with communication stressors, really on a large scale. But the truth is, I didn't have a frame of reference to know if that was normal or not. I just assumed that's what being in a relationship was like. We didn't have things like Myers-Briggs typology indicators, personality tests, love languages. We didn't have the tools to succeed to figure out how we could communicate with each other in a way that was empathetic, kind, and that the other person would hear. So ultimately, that relationship ended. Through that, what I learned was I had to turn the focus on me and figure out how to learn, to grow, to change, and adapt in order to do relationships in a different way. And that's exactly what happened. I'll never forget, I got an email from somebody, a friend of mine, and they said, hey, I saw what you went through. My husband and I are going through something similar. I just needed to know, is it as hard to get divorced? Is it as bad to get divorced as people say it is, as they think it is? And I took a while to respond, and what I told her was, is it that hard? Is it as hard and painful as people say it is? The truth is no. In my experience, it was way more difficult, way more painful than I could have ever imagined. I truly lost everything in that. And the reason I bring that up is because I find that most often in relationships, we think that breaking up or getting divorced is the solution to our problem, the solution to our pain. But if we could just flip that microscope around and turn it on ourselves and focus on learning, on changing, on growing, on adapting, that's going to set us up for success in the long term in life and in our relationships. Breaking up isn't always the solution that we think it is. In fact, a lot of times it can do more pain than good. I'm super passionate about sharing my experience with people, letting my relationship ceiling be their relationship floor to build on. I've been through a ton of stuff, and if I can spare people the pain of going through it on their own, that's just something I'm excited and passionate about doing. I think the truth is that when you're equipped with the relationship tools to succeed, it's much easier to take your relationship from surviving to thriving. And that's really what gets me excited. Thanks so much for checking out this audition tape. I'm Sean Patrick. I'd love to chat with you more if you're interested. Thanks so much and have a great rest of your week. Take care.